All right, good morning, dust mites. Hey, let's talk about prices. I keep seeing prices popping up and who's charging what and how much money people are making sanding and wood floors versus cleaning wood floors. One, let's just start with anything that you're selling, whatever it is nothing is something's only worth what somebody is willing to pay for it. Something is only worth what somebody is willing to pay for it. I got my, I got my Walt Longmire. You ever seen that show? I got that jacket on from Overland. Freaking Charlie Engel from Dallas, Texas talked me into going to Taos, New Mexico. Went into the Overland jacket place up there. Ended up spending more money on jackets than most people make in a month. So, but it was worth it for me. Something is only worth what somebody is willing to pay. And that whole know your worth, charge what you're worth. How much should I charge? When I see that in Facebook groups, my answer is always the same. How much should I charge? No matter what it is, for what you're doing. My answer is always the same. Charge as much as you can. Make as much profit as you can. That's the only thing that's going to make a difference. The biggest thing that's going to make a difference in your life is having more profit, more money. Some people can't, like that whole, well, everybody in my area charges the $2 a foot to refinish. I can't charge $6 a foot to refinish like other guys charge. And that may be true. I mean, you can take a Tesla, a Ferrari, whatever, you can go to certain neighborhoods, and no matter how great of a salesperson you think you are, no matter how many videos you have on YouTube, those people can't afford it. We spend so much money on Google AdWords for that simple reason, is for every 10 leads that we get, we probably give away 7 or 8 of them, because those people are not our people. I'm looking for the people who can afford to pay the service that we provide. There's other guys in our areas that charge $3 a foot to refinish. We're charging $7. That's a huge difference. Homeowner wants to know why. We explain why, all that other stuff, but I don't get into that. So, up in New Jersey, Google A to Z hardwood flooring. These dudes are in like 3 different states charging $1.50 to refinish wood floors. They've got all kind of great reviews, and then they have all their little up charges, so it gets them to like $2 or $3 a foot. I'm not trying to compete with those people. I'm trying to compete with the people who can afford to spend the money that we charge. And if I couldn't make enough profit doing what I do to live the life that I want to live, I'd have to quit and do something else. I mean, and I say quit, but I've been out of the game for a while. So I run the sander every now and then just because it's meditation to me, and I'm just walking behind it probably once a year. But I'm looking to open another karate studio because these young men nowadays, these boys aren't being taught to be men, and it's pissing me off. So you've got to know, and you got to know all your numbers for business, for one. It's like, I had a good friend of mine that kept trying to undercharge everything, and he was staying busy. I mean, he was working freaking 7 days a week, 10-hour days, and ended up going bankrupt because there wasn't enough profit at the end of the job. By the time he paid his employees and the guys helping him and the material, there wasn't anything left for him. This little girl right here is running me to death. Look at this, man. I'm barefoot. See that? Trying to work up to 5 miles a day. It's supposed to be good for you walking barefoot. I'll let you know. Right now, it ain't nothing but pain. I've been doing it for a month. Miss Darlene, how you doing, love? Steve, Courtney is watching. So, and I kind of did some of this is like, because Court in the Atlanta area, and everybody talks about my area, they charging this. And the guy posted, he's charging less to refinish wood floors than Courtney is charging to just clean and screen and coat. And again, it's like, when they call us, they already know the price. I mean, the first thing we do is talk about price immediately. Here's how much it's going to be. Bam. But they usually know that beforehand. But I couldn't charge 20 bucks a square foot. I mean, I probably could to some people, and we do, depending on what it is. And I tell you what really opened my eyes was many years ago, because we've done a lot of, like, in the business, celebrity type people. But we're doing, I did probably like 5 different jobs for an interior decorator. And that's a strange way to make money. The more money you can get the homeowner to spend, the more money you make. But because of who he was, he charged an outrageous price. And we were refinishing a floor, and this is way back, I don't know, late 90s or something. We were probably charging $3 a square foot, and most people were charging $1.50. And because of where it was and some other stuff, and I don't know, I said, man, I'm $3 a foot, I'm gonna charge $4.50, see what happens. And he didn't squawk even a little bit. $4.50, okay, thanks, Brian. Come to find out, that dude back then was charging $15 a square foot. And people were happy to pay it because they were able to say, oh yeah, so-and-so was the interior designer on this project. So that kind of stuff matters, like if you're doing that, but you got to build your reputation up to that. I mean, I'm like kind of there in our area because of, I don't know, we got like over 400, I don't know, we're close to like 500 YouTube videos. The way our website is built, we try to make ourselves the celebrities of hardwood floor refinishing in our area. But there's not enough clients to pay $20 a foot, so I ain't even gonna try that shit. We do pretty good. But that's why we give away so many leads, is I'd rather do one job for $10 a square foot. We don't do that. It's like $7 a square foot versus doing 3 jobs at $3 a square foot. That's got to make sense to you. So we stay busy. We could probably stay busy just doing the screen and coating, but that's not our gig. Once the guys are there, I want them there all day for the most amount of profit. And to have them go from one job, screen and coat, load everything up, drive to the next job, especially here in Southern California, man, it'll take you 2 hours to drive 10 miles and then unload again. It's just no, they get there, they park, they unload, and they're usually there for 2 days. We usually average is probably 1,000 square foot, and they're done in like a day and a half. And then they're on to the next one. So anyway, just talking about prices. Courtney, add in on something, brother. So yeah, you get to charge what you're worth, but only if the people can afford it. But that's the trick too, is you know your worth, but that doesn't have shit to do with it. That doesn't have anything to do with it. They have to know what you're worth. And that's where the YouTube videos come in. That's where the video testimonials come in. That's where the before and after pictures come in. That's where educating them comes in. And yeah, you can educate them like during the sales process, but I'm not, that whole free estimate thing, I've never been a fan of that. So if they're paying you to show up for an hour and give them a consultation, educate, then they're going to go, oh my God, this guy's charging twice as much as the other company. Man, it's going to be worth it. So you can know your worth, but that doesn't help you. The only thing that's going to help you is if the homeowner knows your worth. And it's through the videos. And you guys, I mean, I don't know, I've been preaching to guys since 2002, do videos. And that was way before YouTube. We were doing videos with my wife's camcorder that we used to take to the kids' recitals at school, and then upload them to the website. When YouTube came around, that was a game changer. All right, that's about it. You can know your worth, but it doesn't help. They have to know your worth. And even if they know your worth, it's like, shit, man, people look at a Tesla and go, God dang, that's a good price for that. I can't afford it. So as bad as I want it, I can't afford it. So I'm going to have to go and buy this little Honda. Not that there's anything wrong with a Honda. So, and one of my buddies over here, and I say buddy, I met him through Facebook, and he lives, I don't know, an hour away from me. I should drive up and have lunch with him. But he responded to some of these posts saying he offers the homeowner a discounted price or a cheaper price if they want to use Home Depot finish, because they're looking for, they want to get their floors refinished, but they only have a certain amount of money. So and they're saying, hey, just find the least amount of the cheapest finish you can, and he thinks that's at Home Depot. I got some other finish he should start using, but so that the homeowner ends up happy. I keep spinning around because this damn dog is circling me up. So yeah, but they're super happy. He's happy. He's working, like he said. He just needs to make sure he's getting his labor cost covered. And I mean, that's his way of doing it. We don't do it that way. We give him a price. It's all exclusive. It covers everything, and we're done. And that's it. So, but like wherever you're at, don't compare yourself to the other people in your business, and that's not your competition. Your competition is the market, meaning can the homeowner afford it? And most of them can if you educate them, because they'll spend stupid money on stupid jackets like this, and then try to save money on their hardwood floor, where you've seen the statistics. If they spend 10 grand on having their hardwood floor refinished, the value of their house is increased freaking 50 grand. And you're there for a week, two days, 3 days, whatever the hell it is. They spend 10 grand. They're going to enjoy that floor for the next freaking 20 years, 5-7 years, get it recoated. But I mean, the value that you're bringing to the table is tremendous compared to what they're paying. They're paying pennies on the dollar in all reality, especially with refinishing. I've got a video that I send to homeowners, like, how much does it cost to refinish wood floors, or should I have? I think we've got one that. So I've got that one, but I got another video is, should I refinish my hardwood floors or replace them? So I go through the whole thing. I got to cross the street. My dog's looking at this other dog like she's ready to fight, and my dog is old. But I tell them, it's like, man, to replace the hardwood floor, especially if it's glue down engineered, you're almost going to pay more to demo the floor than you're going to pay to have it refinished. So that's the beginning of it. But then you got to take off the molding, replace the molding, put the molding back up, prep the concrete. To buy a decent hardwood floor pre-finished, you're at $8 to $14 a square foot. And when you refinish their floor, they've got a brand new floor, and it's a better floor than anything that they could buy. Plus, they get to pick the color, they get to pick the sheen. When they're buying a pre-finished floor, they're stuck with whatever they can find in the marketplace. And that's the kind of stuff you got to be, that's what should be on your website. That's what should be on your YouTube channel. That's what should be on your Google business profile. That's what should be on your Instagram. That's what should be on your Facebook. That's what you should be telling homeowners when you're speaking with them. And you can talk those numbers first. You talk all those big numbers. The demo, the new wood, the glue, the new baseboard, the labor to install it. Man, you're at $25 a square foot, and you got 1,000 feet here, and they hear that huge number. Man, get over here, bitch. Come on, Basha. They hear that huge number, so when you hit them with, and it's only $10 a foot to refinish it, and the floor is going to be better than anything you could buy. So, I don't know. Anyway, hit me up, man. Any questions about what to charge, how to charge? It does matter where you live. It's a little bit of everything. Everything is connected to everything. You do have to know your worth, but it doesn't matter unless they know your worth. And even if you are worth $10 a square foot, if they can't afford it, they can't afford it. No matter how great of a salesperson you are. So anyway, just wanted to share that with you because I keep seeing these numbers things, numbers. All right, guys, I gotta go home, get dressed. We're going hiking. All right, man, whatever you're doing today, enjoy it.